Hey everyone, what's going on? Greg here again from Team Blast. So the keyword here is Brooklyn house cleaning, and I have a montage of every scan that I ran for my client. The heat map here demonstrate if we're on page one of Google via the map pack. So dots one, two, and three, the dark green dots, that means we're on page one. If you search exactly for that keyword phrase in this 2 mile radius that I have for my client. So basically, we're seeing a lot more dots change in about 2 months. We went from 2% of the time we were on page one of Google for again the term Brooklyn house cleaning. Now we're at 30%. So I'm going to walk you through some of the things that I've done. I'm going to demo off TM Blast of, kind of how I, optimize both the website and Google Business Profile. Here we go. Okay, I'm now in my Google Business Profile area if you search for TM Blast. Here's a few things that I've done to optimize my Google Business Profile, and then I'll get into the website. So to start, Google reviews do matter. So for my client, they are getting a lot of reviews. Currently, I only have 35 reviews, but for me, I always call out for any of my clients, whether you're HVAC, a personal injury attorney, a cleaning company, whatever it is, get reviews on Google. But then also, most importantly, get reviews outside of Google. Next, your primary category. So for me, it's marketing agency. You want to be as specific as you can. So the example that I always give is don't, if you're, let's say, a concrete contractor, don't just put down contractor as one of your secondary categories. It's actually going to dilute your ranking potential for your primary term. Next is the physical address. I talk about this all the time with potential clients, but also even my current client list. Have a business address. It doesn't matter to me if you work from there or not. I have a business address, but I rarely will go to see a client who wants to see me there. But I am in the Ballston Spa area, so it actually does kind of work out if someone does need to meet, but it's so rare. And it's the same way though, probably for your business too. So just get an office location, have the physical signage, get that listed on Google. That will really help your rankings. Next, your hours are important. So, for me, I put down 9 to 4. For them, I talked about this is that you don't want to necessarily put down 24/7 because it can seem a little spammy. Like no one's calling at 1 o'clock in the morning to have someone clean their condo. It's very rare like that. So you want to have the hours be as true as possible and have that across the board. Next, what I talk about is having a product listing over here. So I do this with TM Blast, but I recommend this for all my clients as well. Having a product carousel, it stands out. It's a little bit more of a click, encouraging signal for users to click on. So, let's just say if you're an HVAC company, you should have one for AC repair, tune-up, replacement, and then you can have city specific, and you can have one for plumbing and sewer, repair line, and anything else you can provide. And of course, the most authentic photos you can have. So of your team doing the work will always be better than a stock photo. I talk about this with my clients all the time. Obviously, we can use AI, but real photos do help with engagement, and engagement is a ranking factor within Google. Next is your updates. So I have an update section over here. I talk about this with my clients is that we need to be posting about once a week at a minimum. But if you're like a moving company, any updates of hey, we're going to be in, let's say, Albany, New York, or we just did a commercial, moving project in Troy, New York, whatever you can share as an update. Again, it keeps the engagement. Next, we have your social profiles over here. These are small. I'm not saying this is a big ranking factor, but I recorded a video about this yesterday. But basically, getting on LinkedIn is actually pretty important because that's a Bing map. So if you can get on LinkedIn, it's another name, address, phone number, but also it will help you with your Bing rankings and, of course, help you with your Google as well. So let's get into the website part over here. So I'm going to click right onto my business name, TM Blast. Okay, so a couple things that you can try. I link out to my homepage because for TM Blast, it's very rare for someone to go to the Google Map Pack to then click on an SEO company. But if you were an HVAC company, I would actually encourage you to play around with either your homepage or your specific landing page. See actually what does better for your rankings. So for the cleaning company, same thing. If we really wanted to push, let's say, apartment cleaning versus house cleaning versus decluttering versus Airbnb, whatever it is, and we say we really want to go all in on this particular category, you may want to link out to that individual landing page instead of your homepage. The URL is a ranking factor, the title tag is a ranking factor, the relevancy to the where the click is a ranking factor. All those things can be true. Now, one more thing also with the website over here is I'm going to scroll down a little bit to this part. I'm just going to pause right here. I like how on TM Blast I have a clean layout, so the colors will change and it's very easy for people to read. I say the same thing with my clients as well. We can't just use Claude or Copilot or ChatGPT or Perplexity or anything else like that to write 3,000 words and just throw it on a page. users are going to see that and say there's way too much going on. They're going to actually probably click back. And then that's a negative ranking factor for you because it did not satisfy the search intent. So I always recommend the layout is a ranking factor, but not so much because of the ranking like specific, like, oh, you moved up 2 points. It's more about are you keeping people on your site, whether it's organic search or paid search. Finally, what I want to go over, I'm just going to scroll through everything just because we sort of go over a lot of this in all my videos, but your footer is an opportunity to rank better via local SEO. So again, the physical address, I recommend put it directly into your footer, show your phone number, show your email address, show your social profiles. That's all important. I embed my Google business profile map directly into my footer. I tried doing the same actually with Bing Maps and Apple Maps. It doesn't work the same, so that's why I only have Google, but I've asked ChatGPT ways that I can maybe embed Bing Maps or Apple Maps onto my website as well to see what that does, but it's just been very difficult. So that's why I only talk about Google. And then finally, over here, I have my reviews section. This is from trustindex.io. So these are all reviews people have left about my business, but it all has schema markup that you can actually Google can pick up and helps with the rankings. So for my client as well, same thing. We have the trust index on our website. We're showing the reviews directly there. We have the physical address. We're making changes directly, to the Google business profile and also to the website from like a design standpoint. And these are some of the ways that we're really helping improve our rankings. So I wanted to record this video because I think a lot of times when we think of the heat map and ways we can flip, we hyper focus on Google business profile only and say, what can we do? I think there's a real connection between your Google business profile, the photos, reviews from Google and other sources, and then what you have on your website, how that connects via either the website link, the relevancy to that. Of course, you have reviews on your website as well that you can kind of showcase it to really create that overall picture. But for my client, again, we're seeing from 2% to 30% now for the term Brooklyn house cleaning. We're getting more leads through the booking app and also through the website as well from the portal and even phone calls as well. So there's a lot of positive factors that we're seeing. I want to record this video, maybe give you guys some ideas what you can do for your business. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. And as always, have a good rest of your day.